In this week's video, I'm going to share with you 3 ways of how you can make your account receivable a win-win situation for your clients and for your company. Hi, I am Aline Bender. I help women who own small businesses to know the numbers that count. Account receivable basically is an IOU note. Usually the payment is done after the service and the good is provided. So it's a show of good faith. You'll provide the service or you provide the goods and then they pay you. There are many challenges when it comes to account receivable. On the customer end, it could be very difficult for them to try to pay you. On your side of your business, account receivable could work against your business. So for example, maybe your account receivable is too long. You're giving your clients too long of a window to pay you to the point where they're gonna keep putting it off and putting it off. So you gotta find a balance where it works for your clients and also it works for your business. The first option is make it very easy and simple for your clients to pay you. I mean, you would think that that would be common sense, but you'd be amazed at how hard some of our vendors make it for us to pay them. I literally have to chase them down, ask them how much I owe, ask them again what the due date is, and how I can make the payment. And sometimes I have to go through hurdles to make the payment, which is crazy, right? So please, please do this in your business. Make it extremely seamless for your clients to pay you. And even if you have to pay a small merchant fee to make it easier for your clients to pay you, pass on that merchant fee onto them because you're just going to make their life so much easier. And the last thing you want to do is you want to avoid making it to the point where when your clients need to pay you that they're going to have resentment towards you. I mean, already no one likes to part with their cash, no matter how amazing they think that your product and services are. We are emotionally attached to the money that we work so hard to earn. So already they are, they are to the point where they want to do business with you, where they give you the money. So that's one part already. That's a big deal. But if you're going to make it hard for them to actually go through that transaction, so sending you the money and giving it to you, then there's going to build resentment. And they're going to be constantly reminded of, oh gosh, here goes my money again for this service. And there may come a time where they are just too resentful to give you this money in exchange for your product and service that they're just going to stop. And they either maybe not even fully pay you, or they're going to return the item, or they're just going to maybe pay it off and never return back as a client. And they might write you a bad review or tell 10 other people to never purchase from you because of their experience with you. So you want to avoid that, and it's as simple as making the transaction of your clients paying you super seamless. The second option for your clients is to break it down where they could have monthly payments. So maybe give them a discount if they're going to pay in one lump sum. And if they're going to pay it monthly, then, or maybe quarterly, however you want to break it down, make sure that you have it on auto pay, because auto pay is going to save you so much time and your client's time. And again, you could give them a discount for paying in full if you prefer, or give them a discount if you want them on auto pay, however you want to set it up. But make sure that you give them options. Clients love options when it comes to a large payments. So for example, if you were to, when you buy a car, right? You buy a car, you don't put a whole large amount down. You might pay it off, but let's say your car is $50,000 to $100,000. Maybe you have that kind of cash. Okay, fine. But most Americans, in fact, 90% of Americans finance their car. And why is that? Because they want a monthly payment. And therefore, there's an interest rate, right, for making those monthly payments and so on. So the client knows they're paying more because they are choosing a monthly payment. So you could do the same in your business. And what it's going to do is going to open doors for the clients that just can't afford your service or your product to pay in all one lump sum. And the third option is make sure that you service your clients. And what I mean by that is if for some reason they didn't make their payment, or maybe let's say that their auto pay has been rejected because they switched credit cards or they moved, whatever it may be, make sure that you reach out to your clients before you do anything as far as reacting. So be proactive, reach out to them. In this day and age, there's no reason why you can't have their email and email them, even text them a message, and even do the good old dial the phone number and call them and ask them, hey, this is a courtesy call, friendly reminder, your payment is due. How can we assist you? Would you like us to update your credit card, or which credit card would you like to use? Whatever it may be, give them that courtesy instead of shutting down their service. You'd be amazed at how many companies, and I'm talking about even really big companies, will shut down services just because there's some kind of misunderstanding, and usually it's on their part because they didn't follow up with the client, and now the client doesn't have the service that they need, which is crazy to me. I know I'm definitely more, charged up with this because we deal with it in our mortgage business where we are really good at paying everything off. However, some companies make it extremely difficult for us to hand them our payment. And when there's a miscommunication, they will, instead of communicating with us, they'll just shut down the service. So please avoid doing that because you will definitely lose clients if you react instead of being proactive. Quick review. Make it a win-win situation when it comes to your account receivables. First option is to give them options such as auto pay or maybe direct deposit, wire, whatever it is that's convenient for you and for your clients, but basically we're gonna make it seamless for them so they don't have to jump over hurdles to make their payment. Second option, break down their payments and maybe give them a discount to pay on full, or break it down per month and or per quarter, whichever works for your business and your clients. But make it chunkable for them to be able to afford you. And the third option, instead of being reactive, be proactive. If for some reason the payments fell through, make sure that you've done everything you can possibly to reach out to your clients to find out what is going on, because most likely there's a miscommunication or there's lack of information, and that is why their payments are not going through. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you do it right now. Yes, right now, so that you can be notified when I'm bringing my next video on how to increase your business's cash flow. Mahalo, many blessings, and see you next Monday.